Throughout the whole day, I just eat stuff out of my bag because lunch doesn't count.
Gabby Dower is a high school student.
Oh, you are?
And like other kids her age, she's only thinking about one thing during the day.
Give me my milk!
Lunch. She doesn't like the new lunch portions served at school.
They're really small. They're really small.
And she's right. The USDA has made recent changes to cut down calories and get kids to eat better.
And now you'll have chicken tenders and there'll only be 2 when there used to be like 4.
A quick fix? Not according to East Syracuse Manoa lunch director Nancy Kerrigan.
Thank you. The sales aren't that great, but they're at least taking enough to qualify as a meal. One of the sad things, though, and the interns see it just as well as I do, the kids tend to throw out a lot of fresh produce.
In fact, they're throwing away more than fruits and vegetables.
We'll see whole sandwiches thrown in the trash. So the kids, that's their choice. That they eat what they want to eat, but there is a lot of waste.
Students have to choose 3 of the 5 items listed on the new menu, which is actually costing them less than before.
Then what we were doing is like cutting our pizzas smaller or to reduce the grain, and then the kids weren't happy because it was smaller than last year.
These regulations have stirred controversy amongst parents. And the reasoning?
Portion size is a huge, that's always in carpools, that's always something the kids are talking about, that they're not getting enough food.
And Kerrigan agrees. Portion control is one of the ways to keep kids from becoming overweight. But that's not the reason why they're not getting enough food. Some kids are just fussy.
Well, they could take 2 oranges. They could take an orange and an apple, plus they could take the broccoli and the tomatoes, but they choose not to do that. So the way I look at it in our district, if someone says they're hungry, it's because they chose not to take that.
And now dietitians are stepping in.
Look, it's a dietitian
Melissa
eating an
Adele
apple.
says more and more young adults are developing diseases that can be controlled, especially childhood obesity.
I don't think many people realize how much these medications cost for preventable diseases.
Kids are more prone to getting diseases now than ever before because of their diet.
Part of it's got to come from the home, too, as to what the parent's providing or what the parent understands about nutrition. But kids are exposed to things at school now that they aren't exposed to at home.
And that's why in Tracy Lothridge's kitchen at Central High, East Syracuse, everything is homemade and healthy.
We readdress it often to make sure that the yield is still the same and that every time we make it, it tastes the same. So that's our goal.
And everything really is homemade, from the egg salad.
A lot of the parents don't have the time or don't know that we stand and crack 85 eggs to make our egg salad.
Down to the barbecue sauce.
I would eat that. I would.
Kerrigan says kids need to move away from the idea that school lunch tastes bad.
So the concept is still out there that school lunch, stinks.
And hopes that kids like Gabby will bring healthier snacks to school. Amber Diaz, NCC News.